Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to be scrapbooking with you today. So today I am going to be doing these two photos. This is Kermit the Frog and Miss Pinky in their topiary form during Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. I am going to be using my Kill-A-Kit with Style, so let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I have pulled out these papers from my kit, and I am totally going to cover up the fact that this cloud paper has grass and a sun on it. Now I know that there have been beautiful layouts made with this particular paper, and I'm not going to be one of them. Now I did have a moment here where I really loved the hearts that are on the B side of this paper, and thought about it for a hot minute, but then I decided not to go that way. Now I thought I had cut my strip long enough so that I could place this paper over top of the strip. However, I did not cut the strip long enough, so I'm going to add this floral washi tape as kind of a stopgap for that. And this album is going to be super colorful, lots of bright colors with the traditional Disney colors mixed in, because this is a solo trip during the Flower and Garden Festival, so I'm probably going to have a lot of flowers and bright colors throughout this. Now I decided to flip this paper over instead of using the blue and white floral like I have originally planned. And now I'm also going to cover up the rest of the sun. Now I thought I was going to do that with this little round circular journaling kind of spot thing. And then, you know, that gets turned over too. I flip that around. Now I'm just trying to figure out what in the world I can use as a title, as some embellishment. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this, other than the fact that I am going to have these two photos matted on some white cardstock, and then I'm going to place them down on the page. Now I decided to go ahead and mat them in the white cardstock as opposed to any of the other myriad of colors that I get to choose from, because I felt like that would give your eye kind of a place to rest between the colorful photos and the colorful background. Now, I am also thinking about the pops of black that I am putting on this page. They run from the diagonal to the top left to the bottom right. And what that is going to do is add a little bit of weight, a little bit of balance to the page so that everything isn't just this kind of bam in your face color. Now I have this huge white Prima flower, and I felt like the flare that I was using as the center was just not large enough. So I pulled out my very old Creative Memories punch, and I decided to find a scrap of paper from my kit and go ahead and punch out a circle. Now I decided to go with the blue because I'm going to cut out that frame and use that on the page as well. And you know what? Again, this is something I thought I was going to do and I don't. This is like the story of this layout. Things that I plan on doing don't happen and I end up going a different direction. But that's okay. You know, if you want to pivot and change where your thought process is taking you, then by all means, go for it. You know, you gotta make yourself happy when you're playing with your pretty papers. So I'm going to layer that up there, and now since that is there, I feel like I need to kind of balance out between the floral and that kind of photo frame, what is that thing called? A Polaroid type thing. So I go add in this white and red polka dotted tag. This is where I'm going to start introducing some of those traditional Disney colors, which is the black, yellow, red, white, and blue. So now I'm going to figure out what the heck is going to go up here. I knew I needed to have a pop of black on here. At first, I thought it was going to be with that strip, but ultimately I changed my mind and place a frame up here at the top. And then I think that this banner or this strip will turn out great for a banner. So I'm going to just cut some fishtails on the edge. Now I do have that beautiful fancy banner punch that my friend MK sent me, but the room is worse than a travesty now, guys. After I got back from retreat, I haven't really put anything away. It's just kind of piled everywhere. So don't know exactly where the punch is. So I just used my scissors. Now I'm going to add this die cut down here that says, "Oh, happy day." I could have gone ahead and left this as my title and just added some decoration, but that is not going to be my title. I'm going to treat it as just an embellishment. Now I am toying with the idea of whether or not I'm going to add a Mickey on each layout of this album. I haven't figured that out yet, guys. Sometimes on my Disney albums I add a Mickey head on every single page. Sometimes I don't. It's just whether I'm feeling it or not, and I honestly don't know if I'm feeling it for this album. I can always add them at the end if I want to. So I'm going to place this chipboard heart on the flower here instead of using the flare, and I have this little floral thing sitting on the edge of my desk just waiting to be used. So I'm going to put that over top of the banner along with the flare and create a tiny little cluster right here. And now I think I am trying to figure out what I'm going to make my title. So I have this Paige Evans kind of puffy words, and I also have some alphabets. In the meantime, I'm like, you know what? I have this big floral over here. I need to add a floral somewhere. So I grab a smaller white floral and put it over here where it kind of layers against the washi tape and that black die cut. And then I'm going to add an enamel dot in the center of the flower. So my enamel dots do not match, meaning I don't have 3 of the same color in a cluster, but they do kind of pull out the colors that are already all over the layout. So I add 3 clusters of enamel dots, one over here next to the black banner, and then eventually one will go over here next to that big, huge white flower as well. So I'm going to use these yellow words, or this yellow one word that says amazing, and I'm using a little bit of Nouveau Deluxe to make sure that the letters stick down, because you and I know these are not stickers. They stick to the packaging, and that's about it. So I am just going to throw down some Nouveau Deluxe in kind of the shape of the letter and press my letter onto it. The good thing about Nouveau Deluxe, and how many times can I say Nouveau Deluxe in one video? But the good thing about this glue is that it does dry clear and it also dries matte. So the little bits of glue that you see sticking out from behind those letters, you're not going to see when it is completely dry. So I grab my black letter stickers right here, and now I'm spelling out the word frog. So it is going to say amazing frog and pig. Like, super creative title there, guys. Like, basically, here it is. I do grab an ampersand from some mini markets that are sitting on my desk. As you can see, I have used a lot of these letters. Still some good words to be found in there, guys. So I'm not ready to get rid of them. And then I pull out these pink fresh letters to spell out pig. Now, I did keep all of the letters in my title capital. It just happened to go that way. It was the way I was feeling. I don't always do that. Sometimes they're all lowercase, sometimes it's a mix of upper and lowercase. It's just how I'm feeling in the moment, and this is how I was feeling this time. So I am going to add a little bit more glue to get the last cluster of enamel dots over here on the left, and then I'm actually going to add a line or 2 of journaling. Nothing epic. I really don't have any thoughts about these topiaries other than I like them, so I took a picture of them. Really no story behind it, so the only thing I am doing is writing down what the topiaries are. So I have Kermit and Miss Piggy in Epcot and Flower and Garden Festival 2021. Now, of course, that tag hole up there cannot be naked. So I tried. Boy, all of my words are just blending together. Can't even speak today. Not gonna re-record the voiceover though, so you know, this is me, you get what you get. So I tied that bow, put some glue down, stuck it in that tag hole so that there was no nakedness going on this layout. And then that is gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.